global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news.
Good people, welcome back to our channel. Some few days back, the likes of Tony Okocha and some PDP stalwarts in Rivers State insisted that they will not be participating come 5th of October, the elections that RSEIC, that's Rivers State Electoral Commission, has said it is sancrosant. It is going to hold. There will be no postponement of any sort. While the screening, the timetable is up, the question now is, will they be allowed to screen? Will they make themselves available? You're going to find out in a moment as the dates and the time have been scheduled. Meanwhile, the former PDP legal advisor have also disclosed the intentions and who Wike is. Now, in a moment, we're going to get all of that. But before we do that, kindly subscribe to our channel. Let's quickly run through the news. Now, according to the news, the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, Wike, has been urged to leave People's Democratic Party, PDP, immediately. Now, the former PDP National Legal Advisor, Mark Jacob, accused Wike of fueling internal crisis and the party and lacking integrity. Now, Jacob said the former Rivers State governor is a coward for not taking the honourable decision to leave the party, which is PDP. He stated this while speaking in one of the news media, and he said, and I quote him, "I see him as a coward who is not bold enough to leave the PDP and go to APC. Having taken a stance against the PDP, a gentleman who wants to be respected should have resigned from the PDP. You cannot be hot and cold at the same time. You cannot be kicking against the party and still claim you are still PDP." He said it is time for people to tell Wike the truth because he cannot claim to be a PDP member and still be fighting the party. Of course, Clark, have criticized Wike for allegedly harassing Governor Similaya Fubara and aligning with the ruling APC. He also accused PDP leaders, including Damagum, of complicity in Wike's actions and called for a probe committee. Now, let's quickly run through the timetable scheduled for the election, local government election in Rivers State in particular. Now, the Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission, RSEIC, released a timetable for the sale of nomination forms and screening of party candidates for the upcoming council election scheduled for October 5th, 2024. Now, the timetable made public in Port Harcourt indicates that the collection of nomination forms by party candidates began as at Monday, August 26th. Now, on Tuesday, candidate of the Social Democratic Party, SDP, New Nigerian Party, NNP, and both parties opened the screening exercise. Labour Party, LP, African Democratic Congress, ADP, All Progressive Grand Alliance, APGA, and Allied People Movement, APM candidates will have their screening on Wednesday, which is already gone. Candidates of All Progressive Congress, APC, and two other parties are scheduled for screening on Thursday, while those of the People Democratic Party, PDP, among others, will take their turn on Saturday, August 31st. We'll give you updates on that if they will. Of course, they said they are not going to come, that they're still in court and all that, but we're going to find out and give you updates on that. Now, a statement signed by the Commission's Director of Press, Mrs. Sarah Hope Agbara, says the exercise holds at RSEIC Complex 9 a.m. in the morning every day as a daily. Now, of course, however, let's continue. However, the proposed election is confronted by controversies as a faction of All Progressive Congress, APC, had earlier declared that it will not participate in the elections as it has applied to the court to halt the exercise. And the screening has begun in earnest. My colleague is in the house. We're looking at a lot of things. One, the fact that the former legal advisor to PDP have actually told Wike to be gentlemanly enough to tender his resignation in PDP and to walk away. It can be hot and cold. But then again, Wike has said it in very bold terms that he's a card-carrying member of PDP and it's going nowhere. Nowhere is he going to leave the party for vampires to suck it dry. Which means it's going nowhere, no leave, no transfer for him in PDP. And of course, this issue of the screening schedule that is already ongoing for the local government elections that will be taking place in October 5th. What's your take on that, please?
Well, on the issue of Wike taking a walk out of the party, that is the only card he has that had made Bola Tinubu to bring him into the system. Yeah, a lot of people are talking about performance. He's one person that can, put laughter in the faces of those who have employed his services and all of that. But the truth remains that beyond just that, the president is also looking at his mobilizing ability, both in Abuja and also in Rivers State. And he can't do much except there is some form of distortion in PDP. PDP have a lot to deal with, and until they wake up and get bold towards this issue of Wike suspension or engagement in intra-party or inter-party activities, there is no way they can come out successful in 2027. Don't forget, when we are talking about Wike, it's not just an individual. He's like a system in PDP, a system in the sense that he has a lot of people who are buying into what he's doing, and they are his very strong supporters. Apart from that, also, this is a man who have gone very far when it comes to the legal system in Nigeria. Putting those two together, it's enough to deflate any party. And as we all know, he's always been talking about the fact that he won't sit back and see Bola Tinubu, not complete his term. So which therefore means I'm going to fight with all I've got. Being that I'm a former governor in a state, I'm going to fight until I see the state being trashed when it comes to PDP. I will make sure that there is no representation there. And unfortunately, we must tell ourselves the truth. With what we are seeing thus far, his fingers in APC in Rivers State, it's a pointer also to the fact that he won't mind, kicking out the sitting PDP governor out and bringing in APC. Everything for the ball, you understand? So right now, the situation is, whether you like it or not, advising him to quit and calling him a laggard or calling him a coward does not change anything. Everything comes with a mission. Wike is there for a mission. He says he's trying to fight injustice. That's his word. But then the populists, political analysts, how do they look at his action? As much as Nigerians are concerned, he's not fighting any injustice, because there's no injustice in PDP. You understand? He's not, whether he's going to fight Atiku and all of that, there's no injustice. What we know he's there to do is to make sure if I no chop, you go chop. And that is it. You understand? I'm going to make sure I deflate you guys until you come to the terms that Wike is PDP and PDP is Wike. And from all indication, nobody is even ready to fight him. Damagom, who is the so-called acting national chairman, is already there and he's working for Wike, publicity secretary. From the last reports we've heard, Samuel Anyanwu, we heard also was part of the team, and more than 12 members of the National Working Committee are also standing with him. These are pointers to success. That there is no way you can kick him out of the party. And I don't know how he's having them for keeps, but possibly if you ask him today, he would tell you that these are the people standing up for justice in the party. You understand? So already trying to persuade him to leave the party, you're only joking, except the party will wake up to do the needful. And if the party wants to do the needful, it will involve a lot of court activity and dragging him to the court, or sending him packing. He will drag the party to court. That's number one. He will leak a lot of secrets, and he will make sure with his members or supporters in the party, nothing will work out, especially as it has to do with electing the presidential aspirant that will run for 2027. So right now it's quite serious, and from all indication, the future seems to be very bleak for PDP, except some very strong strategies sit down to kick him out of the system. That's just it.
Let's go wrap it up. Let's meet in our comments.
Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze,